Good morning, Abby. I want to walk through the report that I've created for our mortgage side and see if you can give me some help with scoring it. We've got to do a lot of back data in order to make this report right. And then, from here on in, the monthly will be easy, and I'll teach you how to run the report next. But basically what I need you to do, if you take a look at the report, it's giving each one of our branches in order. So here you go, Alexandria, Annapolis, all the way down the line if you scroll down. And it's giving how they're doing in the various either mortgage capture, save the deal, or title capture. So when we look across, I've scored the last 3 months, but we need to go back to October of 2012. So we've got a lot of data to put in here. I've set it all up, so at this point it's much easier. But what you would do in order, let's say, to get June for Alexandria, you'll go in and you'll click on the Alexandria tab. And then right now they're organized, if you look, they're organized by agent. That's so that we could give it to the branch leaders. But what you're going to do for each tab is go to column I, select all of column I, so hit the I button, come up, hit the sort filter, and hit oldest to newest. Then you're going to sort it, and it's going to be in order by month, and you'll notice that I've already color-coded the months so that it's a lot easier to count. So then you scroll down, and you come down, and you see, okay, here is June of 2013. First thing that you're going to do is you want to see how many total deals we had. So you scroll up this way. If you place the cursor exactly over, you'll see down at the bottom here it automatically counts it for you. So you know that there were 25 total transactions that could have had a honor the source in June. So that's a number that we need. The next number is, out of those, how many times did they honor the source for mortgage? All you have to do is count the green ones. So every green mark is a place where they honored the source. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 right there, 12, 13, 14 times they honored the source out of 25. Next thing you want to do is look and see how many times did they honor the source for title. Easiest way to probably do that is to count the times that they didn't. So anything that doesn't have a green, 1, 2, twice. So there were 25 total, we know, so they honored the source on title 23 times. The last thing you want to do is count the number of times that they either could not save the deal, there was a cannot save the deal mark, or a red mark. So again, we're looking at these transactions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times they didn't honor the source. So now we'll go back to your honor the source report. Some of these calculations you can see anywhere where there's a calculation, don't fill anything in. So we know there were 25 total transactions. We know that there were 14 times that they saved the mortgage, right? Source mortgage. It doesn't say that, but that's what that is. So settlements and then source mortgage. That's automatically, it should automatically, I'll have it set up when I get there. So this will have the calculator in there. It's going to automatically tell you how many times they didn't use the source. So there were 11 times that they didn't use the source, and we had counted 7 times that there was not a save the deal. So we know that only 4 times did they actually have a save the deal in the correct spot. So 7 times they didn't. 11 minus 7 is 4. And then that'll calculate the percentage of save the deal. And then finally, we are going to look and see how many times did they use the source title, which was 23. And boom, we have the month of June scored. Need to do that for all the branches all the way back. It's tedious. I'm moving on to do the conversion and service and AGR and all of our reports, but once we've done this once, all we're going to have to do then is keep dropping in the current month. We don't have to go through this crazy rigmarole that we've been doing with reporting. So this format's going to be a lot easier. It's going to tell us a lot more information. Once you finish the report for me, I'm going to calculate the rolling 12 and put that in there. But if you can go ahead and do this data, that's really, really going to help me. If you have any questions, call me. There's some anomalies in here that I want to show you. So if you look down the only thing that you're not going to count, the cash counts. So a cash is not a source. So when you see these yellows, I'm just flagging it out on the report, but that's not a green. So the only thing you're counting for mortgage is the green. So when you see these yellows, they do not count as anything. And one thing I want to show you, we're going to find, here's a Cardis one, right? So when there's a Cardis transaction, when you see this gray one right here, that will count. That does not count. So when you see the gray, if there was a Cardis transaction where we know that it's very difficult to capture the source, here you see it's a corporate relocation. So when we see that, then that one doesn't count in the actual denominator. So for instance, in August, we have a total of 20 transactions, but we're actually going to count this one out. So we're going to say that the total number of transactions was only 19. That's the only place where we're doing that. You're not going to see that many of them, but if you see them, that's what that is. Everything else should be fairly self-explanatory. It's not difficult. It's just long and painstaking. So very much appreciate your help. I am trying to get all of our reports done so that we could deliver them on Ops Day, and Ops Day is here on the 16th. So if you can try to backfill this report before the 15th, that's really what I need. If there's somebody in the group that maybe could take part of it for you, you might want to talk to the other coordinators and Carrie and just see, is there anybody that can help you with this? But mostly, Abby, I'd like you to own this. So if you can know this report and do as much of it as you can, that would be great. If that's not possible, then let me know. Okay, thanks.